Hey, what up, YouTube? It's Saturday morning. I'm coming to you guys first after I woke up and did my thing. But I wanted to come here with a message of three things today, and it's all a prayer of mine and to give praise and thanks. First and foremost, I just want to give a remembrance to my Uncle Win. He passed away this week. He had two daughters, my cousins Katie and Kendra, and my Aunt Rhonda was his wife. I love them all dearly. He was a great family man, and one thing I always remember of him is he had a really good way to make me laugh and feel like happy. So that was always a really cool thing. I love him. I know he's on to a better place, and his family has been doing a very good job of being strong, and I know that they will continue. But that's my first thing I wanted to give. Second thing is, man, I finally had a breakthrough because I was working on my wife's car and we had a bunch of troubles kind of going with it, and the fuel pump had to be replaced. And long story short is it was going to be super expensive if someone else did it, or you had to just take off way too much stuff of the car that it was going to be such a pain in the butt just how much work it would have been, because you had to take off the rear axle, the exhaust, and the drive shaft just to get the tank down. And so what I did is I cut a hatch, an access hatch, and I did that great because I made my cut and didn't cut through none of the lines. But then when it came time to put the new part in that I bought, the new pump, because I got the old pump out, I could never get it to go in the hole because the dent of the gas tank where a floor jack was pressed up into the old fuel pump was causing no room for the new pump to go in. So for a long time, I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. And then we borrowed a heat gun from somebody, me and my wife. And my wife is way more light with the touch, and she did a great job. But I was basically heating up that plastic of the tank with a heat gun, and my wife used a piece of wood to pry the dent out, and she did an awesome job and got the dent out of there. Well, then yesterday we finally got another new fuel pump because I broke the first one I bought, and we got it going, and the car worked. It turned on. It idled for 5 minutes. We drove it around the block. No leaks. It actually sounds even better, like it's getting more fuel or better quality. So that's finally done. My wife's going to be real happy because she's going to be back in her car. I still got to get her seats put back in the car today and fix my little access panel. And I cut her seat belt, so I got to fix a seat belt, but dang. But yeah, that was a major stressful event, so I'm glad it's over. And then the third thing is also, a lot of you, I don't know if you know, but I basically been off work since June of this year. For me, it's been the longest stretch probably I've just taken off work. But it's been kind of nice. It's been really different for me, but it's been something I definitely needed, and it's been very beneficial. But anyways, work just found me, and it was nice because I got to work this week, 2 days, which is not much, but it's a good start. And I wasn't seeking it, but it found me, and God always has a way to take care of me, so that's definitely what's up. But those were my three things that I just wanted to emphasize. And then there was another thing yesterday too that I was thinking about, and it was something to do with like expectations. It's like, I know me, I can be my biggest critic, and I can be very hard on myself at times because of expectations I set for what I think things should be. But what I want to try to do a better job is forget my expectations and start thinking, what did I do today to please God? Because that is really important. Sometimes it doesn't always seem like it's maybe the thing to do in a certain situation or time, but it's always the thing to do. Extremely, extremely helpful for me. Uh, and Another thing I wanted to have you guys think about is there's no such thing as luck, because luck is simply when preparation meets an opportunity. So it's kind of like, the seeds you sow is the harvest you reap type thing. Well, with my thing too, so is it, because I know I put in the work. Even if no one else sees it, no one else believes it, no one else knows it, I know I put in the work that is the silent work, the thankless work, the work that no one else needs to know except for me and God. that work brings forth my harvest. So it goes back to, what did I do today to please God? Alright, that's what I wanted to share with y'all. Keeping it short. Peace, love, and light. Have a great day, Nate.